Once a fisherman lived in a village. He led his life with his earnings from fishing. One day he cast his net into the sea. He waited for some time and pulled the net out. But there was nothing in the net. He felt worried and thought in his mind, "Today, my family and I will starve without food." He tried again and again, but was in vain. Finally, he cast the net without any hope into the sea. After a few minutes, he pulled the net. He felt that the net was heavy. His face brightened. "It looks like there is a big fish in the net." But when he pulled out the net from the sea, he saw a big old jar in the net. It was closed by a beautifully decorated lid. He tried and opened the jar. There came a gigantic genie with an ugly, wicked face. He laughed in high pitch. "I have been hungry inside the jar. I want food immediately. I shall eat you," he said in a loud voice. On hearing this, the fisherman was terribly afraid. But he gathered his courage and said, "You are so big. How can I satisfy your hunger?" The wicked genie again asked him to come near so that it could eat the fisherman. Again the fisherman said, "I am poor. I didn't do any harm to you. Then why do you want to kill me, Genie?" But the genie said, "I would not hear your words again. Come near me quick." But the fisherman had an idea in his mind to escape from the genie and said, "I am ready now. But before you kill me, you have to answer my question." "Quick," the genie said with anger. The fisherman asked him how such a vast genie could be inside a small jar. The genie replied that he could make himself as tiny as he. The fisherman wanted to test it. So the genie made himself as little as possible and jumped into the jar. Suddenly the fisherman closed the jar as quickly as he could and threw the jar into the sea. So the wicked genie was locked inside the jar once again. The fisherman was very happy and he escaped from the danger with his presence of mind. Chapter 2. Who will bell the cat? There was a grocery shop in a town. Plenty of mice lived in that grocery shop. Food was in plenty for them. They ate everything and spoiled all the bags. They also wasted the bread, biscuits, and fruits of the shop. The grocer got really worried. So, he thought, "I should buy a cat and let it stay at the grocery. Only then I can save my things." He bought a nice, big fat cat and let him stay there. The cat had a nice time hunting the mice and killing them. The mice could not move freely now. They were afraid that any time the cat would eat them up. The mice wanted to do something. They held a meeting and all of them tweeted, "We must get rid of the cat. Can someone give a suggestion?" All the mice sat and brooded. A smart-looking mouse stood up and said, "The cat moves softly. That is the problem. If we can tie a bell around her neck, then things will be fine. We can know the movements of the cat." "Yes, that is the answer," stated all the mice. An old mouse slowly stood up and asked, "Who would tie the bell?" After some moments, there was no one there to answer this question.